Good morning. I am Zara Indigo, and it is November 4th, on its way to 10 a.m. here in the Pacific Northwest. The skies are cloudy here, and the rain is coming down. I look out my window, I see this beautiful water that is so important for our well-being, for our life. I'm seeing that as the rain hits the trees, the leaves are collecting until there's a drop hanging at the very tip of the leaf, and the drop gets heavier and heavier and heavier, and then suddenly it let go. It falls to the earth, and the earth absorbs it like a sponge, bringing that water down into the earth, bringing that water to all the roots of the trees. I have the Anubis Oracle here. I'll pull a card for today and see what message it has for us. Which card is it? Oh, that's the one. All right, I pulled this card just the other day, Higher Love and Wisdom. So I'm going to honor that, and I'm going to see if there's another one that also wants to share with us. I think it's this one. Oh my goodness, cards are just popping out all over the place. All right, so there's 4 here. There's Higher Love and Wisdom, Hathor, Set, and Wajet, the little Anubis there in the middle. This is asking us to come into this place of higher love being what I would call transcendent love that is more than or different than or all-encompassing, not just like, oh, I love my family. I do, I love my family. I love my animals, my dog and my 2 cats and my bunny rabbit. I love my plants, right? All this life with whom I share my house with. I love my friends and my community. But there's this higher love, this love that is the glue of this existence. This higher love that helps us move through our life. Some might call this higher love God, or Allah, or Creator, or Great Spirit, or the Divine. And when we tap into that place of higher love, there's a wisdom that comes. And wisdom is something more than just information. It's information infused with love. So may we each move through our day tapping into this higher love and the wisdom that comes. The next card that jumped out is Khepera. Khepera is the scarab, protecting, nurturing, holding. It's the one over the heart that protects the heart. And something that's true of the scarab beetle is it lays its eggs in a dung ball, and it pushes that dung ball around with it wherever it goes, keeping track of it, caring for it, until that moment when all the little baby beetlets, I don't know if beetlets is a real word, but all the little baby beetlets are ready to be born. And when they're born, they're all these little golden beings who, out of the shit of the dung, take wing and fly. Khepera is watching over us, helping us be in this place of higher love and wisdom. And then the other card that hopped out is Sacred Relationship. And on this card, we have a number of friends. We have Khnum, who is the potter, and he's throwing the human form on the wheel. One of his homes in Egypt is in Aswan on an island called Elephantine Island. And they say that he would take the earth, the clay, from the banks of the river and create the human form from that clay. We have Heru the elder and Sobek, the crocodile, helping us reconcile our truths, reconcile our differences. We have the Sphinx, which in some ways is the keeper of all the records, the Sphinx who's been watching patiently for the sun to rise day after day for eons. And above is Sekhmet, she's fierce compassion. And the thing about this image of Sekhmet that I find the most important is that she has a chariot. Let me see if I can get a little closer. She has a chariot of 3 cobras, and has the reins. She's got the reins, whereas the cobras can have a mind of their own. She's directing them. And so higher love and wisdom, Khepera, and now sacred relationship. May we each reconcile our differences so we can rebuild ourselves into the higher form of what is possible for each of us. May we remember to be in compassion, because to reconcile, we have to have compassion, because there are differences. This is just a truth of things. And it's okay to be different. Different doesn't mean wrong. It simply means different. Khepera is also on, see if I can get it closer. Right here, Khepera is on heart. In ancient Egypt, the heart was called an ab, and it was the form of a pottery vase, right? So the spiritual heart is a vase that holds. What are we putting in our vase? What are we filling our heart with? And then the final card that jumped out is Amun-Ra. And on the bottom it says solar energies, transfiguration, alchemical gold. Amun is the unseen sun, and Ra or Re is the seen sun, the bright sun, the high noon sun. And this card helps us know that when we arrive into this place of higher love and wisdom, knowing that we're protected and in relation with all of those around us, that we all have the ability and the chance to come into this place of alchemical gold, that we can transform and transfigure whatever is going on in this moment through our choices, through our breath, through our prayer, and shine bright. So a 4-card reading today. I don't have them in order here. Let me put them in order. So we have higher love and wisdom, then we have Khepera, and then we have, see if I can put them all, sacred relations, and then we have Amun-Ra. So whatever this all means to you, I wish you a beautiful day, and thank you for you and all that you do to help the whole be whole. Till next time.